achieved.
What up, everybody, and welcome to Studio de Jeffrey. If you haven't seen it this morning, Cam Newton is a Patriot, as I told you all along. I've been telling people. There's really people out there that thought Jarrett Stidham was going to be the starting quarterback for Bill Belichick. I kind of wanted to see that because I kind of wanted to see the Patriots tank and then have another dynasty with Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence, but that was never going to happen. Jarrett Stidham was never going to be the guy. It's insanity. Bill Belichick started leaking to friends of his in the media like, oh, we really love Stidham. Stidham's going to be great. And then people started to really buy that line on hook, line, and sinker. No, this Cam thing was in the works forever. Interesting thing about Cam Newton to the Patriots. One, I want to see what it does to betting lines because I'm still going to bet on the Bills to win the AFC East. Obviously, the question about Cam is physically, what you got, you know? Over the last, 3 years, there's the Liz Frank surgery on the foot, which was 9 months ago, so probably still not fully recovered from that. Multiple surgeries on his throwing shoulder. So what's Cam got left? More than Jarrett Stidham. But what has Cam got left on a team whose wide receivers are Julian Edelman, who's an old man, but he'll probably just PED that up to go ahead and make sure he's at his best. Mohamed Sanu, who looks fairly washed, and N'Keal Harry, who is going to be a bust. I don't know. Like, for the Patriots, they needed to sign Cam Newton. That had to happen for this reason. That defense is too good to waste a season. The defense is really, really good. You still have Bill Belichick, so you're not going to run Jarrett Stidham out there, even though you ran Tom Brady out there last year. You're not going to run Jarrett Stidham out there. You're going to grab a former league MVP who, by the way, Bill Belichick has been enamored with for years. If you've been listening to the G-Bag Nation on 105.3 The Fan, you've heard Brian Broaddus talking about how Belichick really is fascinated by the Ravens offense. And back in the day, this was over a half decade ago, I remember he was talking about Cam Newton, and he was basically saying that's the toughest dude to defend in the league. So when guys like Colin Cowherd go on, and I saw a clip on the internet, I don't listen to that nonsense, and he's holding up sheets like, I've got this report of what Bill Belichick wants in a quarterback from 1991. No, Bill Belichick's the best coach in the history of the sport because his opinions evolve about football. He's ahead of the curve at everything. He's seeing what mobile quarterbacks can do, and he's going to get one. That's what Bill Belichick is doing. So Cam Newton to the Patriots is really interesting. I still won't pick them to win the AFC East because I think that their weapons are terrible, and I think there's too much uncertainty about what Cam has health-wise left. And the Bills have an incredible roster, and they have a younger Cam Newton. Younger, but also less accurate Cam Newton and Josh Allen. So I'll pick the Bills to win that division, so go ahead and let the money move around on those lines, and then go ahead and jump on that. But here's the thing, though. So they signed Cam Newton, and I swear it was like 6 minutes later that it comes out, oh, by the way, the Patriots have been punished for their cheating with their, the Browns-Bengals game where their video crew was there filming the sidelines, and they got confronted, and the guy's like, well, what are you talking about? We're doing a thing for the, I don't even remember. I'm going to have to go look back up how it happened. But he's like, oh, we're just filming some action of an advanced scout or something, and the guy in the booth is like, what are you talking about? Where your camera is pointed is nothing about what you're saying. The guy's like, well, we'll just delete it. What about that? Can we just delete it? And he's like, no, you can't delete it. I need the tape. And so now what happens? Patriots have been busted. Over $1 million in fines. They're going to lose a third-round pick. Their TV production crews are not allowed to shoot any games during the 2020 season, and senior club officials will have required training on league operation and game policies. So, again, I don't know how most of the football world, they ignore this. Is that 3? You got the videotaping twice. You got Deflategate, which people try to just use bad science to explain away, where it's like, oh, no, it just look. Did you see the study on what happens when the ball and this and that? And it's the science. And then there's other science that says, yeah, they were cheating. But our common sense, right? This is an Occam's razor thing, if I have that right? The easiest explanation is usually the right explanation. They had a guy named the Deflator. They had footballs that after they were reviewed by officials, they would get access to again and alter. The Patriots were cheating with the football. The Patriots have cheated with cameras multiple times. The Patriots, when they were losing to the Ravens in a playoff game and their season was going to end, went to something that wasn't technically cheating. It was just Belichick being ahead of the curve on the rule book. But they know what they're doing. Bill Belichick, I don't know. We don't even talk to the TV people. I don't know anything about whatever that is about. Bull crap, Bill. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. He'll be remembered as the greatest coach of all time. To a lot of people, Tom Brady is going to be the GOAT. And they did it through cheating constantly. This is a Gavin Dawson thing, I believe. He was the first one who said this. Like, if your kid comes home one day and you find a joint in the book bag and they're like, oh, yeah, it's first one I've ever had possession of. Wow. Sorry about that. Never happened again. Is that the first time your kid smoked weed? No. Patriots been busted 3 times. How does Sean Payton and Greg Williams get suspended from the NFL for telling dudes to hit people hard? And Bill Belichick is just like, oh, yeah, fines. He didn't know. He didn't know. Why are we protecting him? It's the biggest cheating dynasty in the history of sports, at least modern sports, and nobody cares. And they released the information on the punishment 8 minutes after they signed Cam Newton. Why? They're protecting the Patriots. I have no idea why. Don't know, but it's dumb. But I like Cam to the Patriots. It's a good idea. And I want Bill Belichick to coach my team. Yes, he's a cheater. Yes, that organization is filled with cheating, and Ernie Adams is the brains behind the whole operation. But hey, what are you going to do? NFL doesn't care, so why should anybody care, I guess? In other news, I should have pulled the audio of Zeke on his stream where he was either drunk or high. Allegedly, he was faded. You can debate in the comments what faded means. I take faded to mean high. I've heard people say drunk. Okay, CD. I just thought it was funny. That's all. Not that there's anything wrong with streaming while either drinking or smoking. You can twitch it up and do whatever you want. Twitch.tv/TimeForJeffrey. I just thought it was really, really funny. Okay, Cowboys mailbag. By the way, remember, thumbs up on the video. Make sure you're subscribed, youtube.com/Jeff Kavanaugh. Make sure you're leaving in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll have no content. Topic for tomorrow from Darius. What are your expectations for the offensive line and who should start? What's the reality of Connor Williams' future with the Cowboys? The reality of Connor Williams with the Cowboys is that when his contract runs out, he probably won't be here anymore. But I think Joe Looney's got a decent shot at being the starting center, if only because with all the shortened offseason and not knowing exactly what we're going to get out of training camp, they might err on the side of experience. But what would get me most excited about this offensive line would be Connor McGovern at left guard over Connor Williams and Tyler Biadasz being impressive enough that he's the starter at center. Because now you're looking at guys with years and years left on their contract jumping in there, and hopefully, like Connor Williams had opportunities. He's had plenty of opportunities to be a starter for the Cowboys. Let's see what Connor McGovern's got. Tyler Biadasz, come take this job. Come take the center job. To me, that would be ideal. That's what I would like to see. What, James, is it disrespectful? Oh, this is my guy, James Runnels IV. This is my dude on Twitter. Is it disrespectful to put steak sauce on a steak? Depends what cut of meat you have. If it's a nice steak, I mean, part of me says do whatever you want, whatever you think tastes best. But if I make you a flipping ribeye and you have to slap some Stubbs or whatever barbecue sauce on it, I'd be like, hey, little respect for my ribeye. I made that for you, and it's delicious the way it is. Leave it alone. Who has the better full fast food breakfast, Whataburger or McDonald's? Probably Whataburger because of the taquito. The taquito gives you a big edge. It's quite a trump card. Honey butter chicken biscuit, even though I would get it without the honey butter. If you could play in a concert with a band, who would you pick? Whoever would let me play the fiddle, and they'd have to teach me to play the fiddle, and that would be great. I'd love to be able to play the fiddle or some sort of horn. I'd like to get Outkast back together and be responsible for playing one of the horns on Spodioty Dopalicious. Why do women always do that one pose before and after they work out? I don't know, James. I don't know. Reese, which veteran corner has the best year in 2020? Cheeto, Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown. That one's hard because I need somebody they need to tell us for sure. You know, remember when they were whispering about Cheeto maybe playing safety and then it just went away? If Cheeto plays corner, I'll say he has the best year. Although I'm tempted to pick Jordan Lewis because he's a forced turnovers guy. He's a sneaky get sacks guy. We'll go Jordan Lewis. Who's having a better season next year, CeeDee Lamb or Michael Gallup? Michael Gallup is the safe pick. I mean, goodness gracious, you're going to pick a rookie over an 1,100-yard receiver? Maybe. I think CeeDee Lamb's really good. CeeDee Lamb's really good. I'm going to say Gallup because I'm a coward. But CeeDee Lamb's going to be a star. He's going to be a star. You just wait. All right, you guys, I got to get ready for the show. No Gavin Dawson this week, so I got to quarterback this dang radio show. So tune in to the G-Bag Nation from 2 to 7 today on 105.3 The Fan. Check 105.3thefan.com every day. Give me the thumbs up. Leave in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow, okay? Love you guys.